Hello. We're back at Crypto Corner. I'm your host, Greg Harriman, and we're back for another round of what is September going to bring. August brought some volatility, but we did farm a little bit, and we bought and we sold a little bit just to kind of keep our adding to our stack. You'll see that we're going to continue to do that. You'll see where we are. This first page, not financial advice, and it's just kind of gives our philosophy: safe, secure, and able to sleep. And for the last year, we've been able to sleep, and we've still come out ahead. So we hope that you're still on that journey with us, and that you're checking into what should we be buying, where are we. I just like to show this each time because I think that as the halving has come, we're getting further and further along into the number of days. Usually it's 150 plus days before we start seeing, the big run. We're at 130 something days, so we still have some time to go. And then we start, September sometimes is a bad month for crypto. But I think that towards the end, we're going to start pulling out of this, and towards October, we're going to start moving. So again, you decide what's good for you. These are just some charts to show you what's going on. And this is where we think in late September, we move into the green box. And from that green box, you see what happened down here, where we just went up and up and up. And then you want to make sure that you're getting out. And then as it comes all the way back down, we won't know where this level is here, right here. But you have to make your own decisions. But if we go from here to here, you should have a very nice game. We should meet all of the requirements that we set out to at the beginning, going at least 2 to 3 times our money. We're already there. Now we're looking to try to still do 2 or 3 times our money from here. And we hope that you guys are joining in that. I love to show this chart because, again, when you look over here, you'll see that we had Sol, which we had bought really low. We had bought Jasmy, Super, and Super we just bought again this last week. If you remember, we were buying it around 60 cents. It's now at about 82 cents to 85 cents. And at 90-ish cents, we're going to go ahead and sell some. Just so that we have some cash on the sidelines, because we took almost all of our cash and we dumped it in when Dot and Adam went below $4. We loaded up on that. We loaded up on some more Jasmy at 0017 and Super, and we also picked up, as you can see, the green boxes. Everything we picked up, and we even picked up a little Bitcoin in there at about 53. We bought some from 56 down to 53, and now it's back to 57. So we're in good shape there. We think that just moves up from here, or stays steady at least. So again, you decide what you have conviction on. But when you look at some of these, you look at QNT here. And just last week, we didn't buy any. It was at 60. It's already at 71. So, that's almost 20% up from that original buy. But again, up to you. And we think that, we had it originally at 85 buy, and we still think that it can go from 130 to 180. So up to you. You do your own, take your own look. Jasmine, I just like point this out. Look, the RSI, last week when we were talking about this, the RSI was down. We're now starting to move up and go across. Last time that we did this here or here, after it was down, we had some nice runs. So we think that we're in for a decent little run here, but we will be looking to sell. If we get up to that 0.32, we will sell some of that off just so, again, we have cash. Because if you've noticed, every time that it's gone there, it's come down. So you can always buy it cheaper. So that's what we plan on doing. We hope that this time we're totally wrong, and that it goes all the way to 30 cents. That would be perfect. But we're still selling because then we'll have the cash reserve. XRP, I left this in from last week, and you can see that we're moving up. And XRP was at 59. And here we're at 55, so there's a 10% gain, and we still feel like this has got some good legs. So again, up to you. RSI near the bottom, so we're buying to move towards the top. And then Super, which we just talked about a minute ago, is up in the 80 cent range now. So this is where we said we were going to be. Its RSI is down a little bit, so it wouldn't surprise me if this kind of comes down a little bit and then goes on its run. And again, that's where we think we can go all the way up to this $1.30, $1.20 to $1.40 range. But again, do your own homework. And again, we don't feel like September is going to be the greatest month. We just think that there's opportunities in here if we buy and then sell and then buy back lower. Again, what did we buy? We bought almost all of this stuff. So, like I said, last week we bought some Bitcoin and ETH. We bought some earlier in this week, and we are done buying Bitcoin and ETH. We have enough to meet our 65%. We now have enough Atom and Dot to meet our requirements. So if we're going to buy anything, we're really looking at Jasmy, S Fund, and IMX. Those are the three that we're now looking at. Pretty much this kind of stayed the same. We want to add to things that we have conviction on. All of those, like I said, Super we added because we had conviction, and now we're willing to sell just a week or two later just to get that extra money sitting on the sidelines. But up to you. We still have to see the Fed cutting rates. We have to see them printing money. The different things that will happen like that. The election is still up in the air. Again, I don't care which side of the politics you're on. I really just care about who we really think is going to win in the end so that we can play that accordingly. I think Trump is more crypto than Harris, but if Harris wins, then we know that we have different work to do. That's all. So either way, we can win. And they can't stop crypto because it's a train and the Wild West, and people are not, it's no longer an option for them to stop. We're still in this whole, maybe we're getting into a rally, maybe we're ready, the halving is done, all of these different things. So I would just keep telling you, look over at this right side. You want to keep farming, buy and sell a little bit as you go, get that cash. We've done that multiple times. I showed you in the chart, like Jasmine, we bought like 4 or 5 times, goes all the way down to, 0.17, goes all the way up to 2.2. It's 10 to 20%, but you're getting 20% more coins when it comes back down. And then in the long run, that's just building our portfolio to do even better at the end. Again, we bought XRP. We bought, buying Super, right? We're saying we bought it at 60. It's at 82. We're thinking up and down for a little bit. We're selling 30% at 95 cents. And again, I just want to let you know what we're doing. You do what's good for you. We are staking on Coinbase One for the 15% on Dot and Atom. We think that you should be doing that. We'll tell you when we are on staking. And that'll be somewhere probably around $8 on both of them, maybe a little more on Atom, maybe $9 or $10. But at that point, we'd be at 100% gain. So that'll be a good day for us. Plus, we'll have all of the coins that we bought that we were staking. Those have all been bought at $3.50, $4, $4.25, things like that. So that's it. Hopefully you got something out of this. You'll smash the like button. You'll tell friends, and hopefully we can kill it this cycle. I think that we're further and further along in the cycle, and I'm really feeling optimistic that October is going to be the month. September isn't going to be a bad month. We're going to already lock in some of these gains. We could lock in Super right now as a gain. So, all right, we hope that you have a great day. Thanks for visiting Crypto Corner. I'm your host, Greg Harriman. Smash the like button. We'll talk to you soon.